Hey King, today we want to talk about faith. Having faith in yourself. We've always had this idea that the person who is going to help us or who is going to save us, it's outside, it's somewhere in the world, or it's spiritual, it's external, it's out there. We never understand the idea of taking responsibility for what we want our life to be. And I feel that the biggest difference a man can make in his life is really sitting down and accepting the blame. Because when you accept the blame, it's easier for you to fix what's broken or fix the problem. But most of us, we've been trained to always point fingers. When something goes wrong, we want to blame someone else. My parents did not have money, that's why I could not go to a good school, or that's why I'm not where I want to be in life. My parents did not have money, that's why I'm nobody today. We always want to find someone to blame, instead of really taking responsibility. We come from a society whereby when something goes wrong, we blame it on the devil. Oh, it's the devil that caused it, or it's the devil, it's not me, it's the devil that caused it. But how did the devil cause it when you are the one in charge? So if you say the devil is in control, that means you lack control. And if you lack control, then how do you steer your life towards where you want your life to go? And that's really the biggest question you need to ask yourself. And I feel the one thing a man can really do is taking back control. You see, many of us are slaves. I don't mean to say this to insult anyone, but the truth is this: we are all slaves to our own ignorance. I come from a foundation where, from childhood, the only thing we've been taught is if you want something in life, you have to pray to get it. You have to pray to God and hope that He manages to say, okay, you are worthy of receiving this thing, then take it. I've seen my parents, my mom, I've seen people around me, my aunties, people pray so hard, go to church and fast just because they are looking for a miracle or something to make their life more better or more meaningful. And coming from this past and this kind of environment, I've been someone who has paid very close attention to these people's life, and I realized that the more they prayed, things never get better, because they fail to take the responsibility, to bear the blame, to accept what is the problem. Sometimes we are the problem. Really, we are the ones standing in the road of our own success, because we lack we lack accountability. That's the right word. You have to be accountable for every decision of every action you make. It's all about really, when things don't go the way you want it to go back and really reassess that situation, reevaluate things, and see the things that you did that you could have done better to have a better result. But we fail to do that and think that maybe we always find someone to point the fingers to. We never want the fingers to come to us. But there's always this saying that when you point your fingers at someone, remember that you are pointing 3 fingers back at yourself. And it's true, because in truth, the one who really should carry the blame is you. Say you make a wrong investment, maybe someone advised you to make a wrong investment, and at the end of the day, the thing don't go the way you want it, then you blame the friend who advised you, but he only gave you his advice. You accepted it. You made the decision to accept it. Nobody put a gun in your head to accept it. So it's all about really accepting the blame, taking the blame. Because when you start taking the blame, it's easier for you to say, okay, I'm the one to blame for what just happened. Okay, what can I do better in this situation? What lessons can I learn from this situation? What should I have done differently that will prevent this from happening? You see, when you start really seeing things that way, when you start understanding things, seeing things from different perspective, it makes life beautiful. It makes you feel more alive, because now you know that anything that you want in your life, anything that you want to change, it's all going to start with you taking the responsibility to do so. Do not just hope and wish and pray and fast and expect that things are going to get better when you, the person, is not putting in the work to make it better. It's never going to work. So this is just one thing I want to share with you guys today, and I hope that if you have any opinion about what I've just said, you can also put that in the comment section, and let's really dialogue and try to understand how we as humans can really achieve the best of our potentials, because I feel like we are capable of so much more than we even know. You know, we are so filled with so much possibilities, but yet we allow our reality or the opinions or judgments of others really shape us into this being that is so filled with fear, and the lack of taking responsibility for our own life, trying to push the responsibility to God or to our parents or to our friends or to our uncles or someone out there, expecting that they are the ones who will come save us. Because we've been, especially when you are a Christian, you've been brainwashed to think that Jesus Christ is coming to save you. But He already saved you by bringing you into this life. He already saved you by making you see a new day. So what happens today is up to you to decide. So I hope you can really understand that. So decide what you want your day to be or what you want your life to be, and take responsibility in ensuring that it happens the way you want it to be. And if it doesn't happen that way, learn from the lessons that come along with your experiences. Everything is all about building experiences. We are all humans, molded and shaped in our own experiences. So it's all about learning from your experiences and the experiences of others, so that you can make better decisions in the future.